Okay, this question, another trig question, kind of a 2 and 3D trig question, but I have this picture. It's really hard for me to look at. They're saying this is a triangular platform, and this goes straight down a cliff, straight down a cliff. There's something funny about this drawing, but that's what they're telling me it is. This is a horizontal thing going straight up, and they're whoop, up the cliff right down to the bottom. They call this theta an angle of depression. They give you this angle up here, where G is 90 degrees minus theta, and the angle GJH this on the platform is 2 theta, and it's 28 meters right there from G to H. Okay, now they say show that GJ is 14 over the sine of theta. So how are we going to do this? Well, first, we're going to use the law of sines, but we're missing this angle here. And it's always the same story. If you've got two angles, you go 180 minus these two added together. Well, 90 minus theta plus 2 theta is just minus theta plus 2 is plus theta, so it's 90 plus theta. And 180 minus 90 plus theta is 90 minus theta. So it looks like this angle's 90 minus theta, just like the other side. Well, now it's time to use the law of sines. We go GJ goes with 90 minus the sine of 90 minus theta, the way 28 goes with the sine of 2 theta. And that's your big idea. And yeah, I did say make sure you mention that when you make this statement here about the angles in a triangle, give the reason. Now the sine of 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta, and here we have another cofunction thing. The sine of 90 minus theta is really the cos of theta, and then you multiply both sides by it. It comes up here. The cos thetas cancel. 28 divided by 2 is 14, and there you've got it. GJ is equal to 14 over sine theta. Now, if that's all true, calculate the vertical depth of the gorge. This distance here, JK. So let's look and see how I did it. Well, let's see here. We know that GJ, this thing here, GJ, we're trying to find JK, but let's find J first. 14, because they're telling you theta's 35 degrees. So we can use this formula, go 14 divided by the sine of 35 degrees. Now we know one of the sides, 24.41 degrees. Hey, this is just a right-angled triangle. I've got the adjacent side. I'm trying to figure out the opposite side. That's opposite over adjacent. That's just tangent. So JK over this 24.41 must equal the tangent of 35 degrees. Multiply by 24.41 both sides. Put it in your calculator, and there it is, 17.09. Maybe I should have put that, but I rounded it up, 17,1 meters. And that seems to me to be the answer to 6.2. I had to figure out that little part and then just use SOHCAHTOA there, opposite over adjacent tangent. And there you go.